so what does our track look like? We're going into here. We want to go right. We want to stay right. We want to stay right into City South. That's good. All right, so we need to come back here. Perfect. This must be a light load, so we're going to take the DE2 out of the equation here for a moment. All right, so we're back on our way. Now I kind of ran through the gears like this because I know this is downhill. I'm not rushing again. Turn, track speed, and I'm going to put some engine brake on. Brake to control. Kilometers an hour. Good. We can let her give her head for a little bit. Go for the next sign. 70 and flattening out. Okay. It doesn't look like it flattened out, does it? It's still going down. I think that sign's wrong. There, it's flattened out. And now we go back uphill, but I don't know what the track turn is. So I'm gonna let the hill slow me down. 40, good, perfect. Down too low. I had the back shift. So that's 7th gear. Get the DE2 in. drop it down to 6th gear. See if we can't build up some momentum again. There we go. See, we're edging in the right direction now. Two's doing good. What's this weigh, by the way? 250 tons. Excuse me. Back to 7th gear because we were kind of redlining the RPMs there. Now, on our way through here, we're going to see this trackage goes off to the left, goes to where the caboose is. And I like to think the caboose is a mid-game little special reward. So somewhere along the way, we will get the caboose play with that a little bit. Here's our next Y. To the left would take us to Forest Central. No. To the left would take us. We've already been through that one. This left would take us to Coal Mine South or Central or whatever it is. CMS, Coal Mine South, yep. Oh no, I take that back. That was an empty track that goes up through there. Okay. So this left would take us to Forest South. We have a 30-mile-an-hour here. We are well underneath that, so we're just going to power through. And the 1% grade here. I think so. Oh no, that was the track that goes up to the caboose that we just went past. There's the Y for the Forest South. So there's an uphill here that's supposed to help you slow down so you don't derail at this 30 kilometer an hour turn. And it's a 2. I'm just going to keep at it. Fog. So here's the sign, 30 kilometers to the right. We want to go to the right, and our switch selector tells us that that is correct. The switch is right. So we're back to 6th gear again. Try and gain some momentum again. it's not like the track is crazy, but the speeds create a situation where you just aren't going all out. So look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna let it sit there. Little extra push from the E2. I think the grade has also gotten lower, so we're in a climbing gear, and it says we're leveled out again. But my clinometer does not say we've leveled out again. Seventh gear. We keep climbing. I'm gonna hit it downhill. Alright, so we don't want to get too crazy there. We want to get up into the upper gear. And then follow the speed limits while we stop getting pushed from behind here. We're shutting everything down up front because we're going downhill, but let's not let the DE2 push us faster than we need to go, right? And if a speed sign went past, I missed it. Provide a little engine brake just in case. Just in case we missed a 40km/h up at 7. So the next one's going to be 9 because it had the green up arrow. So we'll let it go. Still on the downhill. Out there, that is Coal Mine South. Visible. It's a little foggy. Alright, so the next speed is 90km/h, but it's going to drop to 70. Y coming up here, as expected. I think this is pretty fast around to the right. Yeah, it's I saw 70. 70. So we're going 50. So we should be fine. And it's 60. So it says it's 70, but then in the turn it says, oh, gotta be down to 60. We're not there yet anyway, so just gonna cruise through. Looking good. .70, dropping back to 50. we should probably... Oh no, it's going to slow down anyway because we're getting a little bit of a... Provide a little throttle. And maintain our speed through the grade. Here's the 50 marker. And it's going to drop and come back up to 70. And we're going to go back downhill again. We're just playing with the throttle. Trying to maintain our speed, keep it safe. There are a lot of twists and turns on this route, as you can see, looking at the map. Here's our downhill again. Back up to 80. Now it's dry now, so the load we're hauling, 250 tons, is well within the abilities of the DM3, even on uphills. Saying 70 here, but it's going to drop back to 50. So we want to continue to let our speed drop off a bit. Watch the clinometer so we don't get surprised by an uphill while we're in downhill mode. There's a 50. Back into a tunnel. And we are coming up on a hard turn. Don't remember whether that's a 50 or something less than that. I don't remember this route being as tricky as that is because we make a lot of trips to Sawmill. 60, so yeah. And the track's flattened out. Looks like the sun's coming up. Yep, it's 6 in the morning. City West. Or City South. From here, so we want to go right, and then back down this way, and then we'll back into C4. Slow down. boy did not like that. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't like me switching gears while I had the engine brake on. All right, we're going to go back to controlling things from here. Go back into one of those yards there. So this is our first long train 2 order, freight haul, or I guess this is a logistic haul. So this is our first train length 2 consist. And I think a train length 2 is anything over like 10 cars or something like that. Is that the last car there? Looks like it. All right. Let's put it in reverse. Ella, settle down. All right, so we're going to bring it back here. Stay straight, and we want to drop it off at C4I. She'll bring it back here, and then straight through C4S, I think, right? C4S, so we're going to drop it right into there. Doing a lot of kind of hands-off. So a lot of times I'll ride the train all the way back here, and I guess today I'm just waiting for the train to come to me. A little different. A little different way of running the rails in your game. We've done a few different things tonight. The drop off at Sawmill. All right, we're coming in at 15. That's pretty hot. Apply some train brake now. Then we'll get this in its spotted. We'll go turn the order in and then see what's here and see where it's going. See if we got something going to harbor. Set the brake. Turn this order in. Get our light on the way past. And we know the station is way down here. And wow, we had 67 minutes to do it in. We did it in 52, which is less than what we needed. And we netted almost 36K on that. Very nice. We'll add that to our wallet, and we're almost at 550 grand. Ka-shing. All right, so what do we got here? Oil refinery, goods factory. So 2 to the goods factory and 1 to oil refinery. Neither place are we going, and we can't take this. Oh, that was a logistics haul. Huh. Very rare you see a logistics haul that you can take with tanker cars. All right, so there's nothing for us to take. Not a biggie. So we'll just light power it down to harbor. Let's see what we got. We have to find the key to open this lock. There's a cargo carrying vehicle in there. And looks like City South has a DE2 for its local locomotive. All right, so let us get to going. Shall not waste any time. I'm not even going to turn it on. Not too bad. So let's head out. Ella, settle down.